Hey.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? I'm afraid those are the rules. If you don't like it, you can take your business elsewhere. My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank. Farewell.
Did you know? I love the mask. It's like being in a fancy ball.
Word has it you were spotted entering the Lucky 38. However did you get on that guest list?
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point. Hello.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me. Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success, might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened. My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful. That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think. That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. Couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
One of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place. I love the masks. It's like being in a fancy ball.
Our executive chef Felipe is the toast of New Vegas. His Brahmin Wellington is absolutely sublime.
Greetings. Humbly at your service.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
How may I be of service, sir? My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about. No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere. Indeed.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gorman years in advance. Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here. People will think I'm rich.
Hey, I'm glad to see you. Word is you're getting popular on the Strip.
What's up?
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you. Evening. I'm not really gambling. I'm just hoping to be seen here. People
I
will
love
think
the
I'm
mask.
rich.
It's like being at a fancy ball.
I'm glad to see you. Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip. The drinks are overpriced, but... That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Salutations.
Trying to elevate your status by being seen with me? It won't work.
Our executive chef, Philippe, is the toast of New Vegas. His Brahmin Wellington is absolutely sublime.
Word has it you were spotted entering the Lucky 38. However did you get on that guest list?
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
I've heard you have to make reservations at the Gourmand years in advance.
You look like you'd be more at home at one of the other hotels.
That tower on the Strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
How do you fare?
I must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
How may I be of service, sir?
Good day. Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder, Marjorie, gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me. Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing. Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it.
Evening.
Good day. That doesn't belong to you.
Hey, it smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than it is outside.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. Ta-ta. Welcome to the Ultra... Now, didn't the... There was an investigator who came through... Well, and... A man? Well, then this... I'm going to have a word with my staff. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply... Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. Ta-ta.
I'm in heaven. I haven't had a meal like this in, well, ever, really.
Philippe has outdone himself again. Every evening, most of the White Glove Society sneaks away somewhere. It's probably just for show.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
For the price of this meal, I could buy a whole Brahmin, but I'd never make that trade.
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
That Fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Did you see Heck Gunderson, the Brahmin Baron, at the bar? He may be a wastelander, but his taste clearly befits his status.
Philippe has outdone himself again.
Greetings. You look positively famished. We simply can't have that. You won't find better.
Every evening, most of the White Glove Society sneaks away somewhere. It's probably just for show. I'm in heaven. I haven't had a... The food here is to die for. I waited months to get in here. I'm in heaven. I waited months to... I waited months. Every evening. I waited months to get it. I'm in... Every evening, most of the White Glove Society sneaks away somewhere. It's probably just for show.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
A little bird told me Benny might be gone for good. He must have been in some delightful scandal to have run off so suddenly.
To eat at the Gorman is to spoil the palate.
I am at
can't
your
bring myself
service.
to eat anywhere else.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
How may I be of service, sir? Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them. I can assure you that the only thing the White Glove Society is guilty of is preparing the tastiest cuisine you'll ever sample. That is, of course, if you can afford it. Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? You are? Nothing so grim as his investigation, I hope. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. Indeed.
Hey.
Over here! You like that? Come on. You like that? Come on! Had enough! There you are. Had enough? You like that? Ah! Whoa!
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Had enough! Our executive chef Felipe is the toast.
Word has it you were spotted entering the Lucky 38. However, did you get on that test list?
You like that?
Whoa!
Had enough? Come on. You like that?
You look like you'd be more at home when
There are a lot of rumors going around about the White Glove Society. I heard they used to be tribals.
You like that? Whoa! Come on. Watch out.
Whoa!
Watch out! Watch out! Come on! You like that? Aha! Had enough? Had enough? Come on.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Welcome to the Ultra...
How may I be of... Ah. That is... Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember. This... I hope we can put this whole matter to rest. If you had... Indeed.
I love the mass. It's like being at a fancy ball.
Tell me good news. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me. A lot of people... I'll be here.
Hello there. Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too. Farewell.
You watch yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
I am at your service.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? My deepest apologies for the slightest. Please. They'll be handled with the utmost security in our bank. Greetings.
Good day.
Hey, any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society? Oh, have to know somebody?
Good day.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately? Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
You look positive. You won't.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I prefer to converse with interesting people.
Philippe has outdone
The
himself
food here's
again.
to die for. No one cooks ramen like Philippe.
How may I be of service, sir?
Humbly at your service. A pleasure.
Hey. They must have spent a fortune renting. That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the strip. The drinks are overpriced, but that's the whole point.
Top Shelf is the premier bar.
I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay long.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Good day.
Humbly at your service. A pleasure doing business.
Welcome to the Ultra... There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just...
Good day. How may I be of service, sir? How may I be of service, sir? Please, you're embarrassing yourself. I must request that you change the subject. Indeed.
Welcome to the Ultra... You disgust me. How dare you say such a... You'll kind...
Good day.
I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay longer. But who can at these prices?
It smells so good.
I heard
in
they
here.
brought in sea salts
The air
from
is
California
cleaner than it
just
is
for this
outside.
bath. I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
I heard they brought in sea salts from California just for this bath.
Have you been in the steam room yet? It's just off to the side there. You can feel your aches just melt away.
Morning. Any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society?
Whoa! Come on. Come on! Had enough? enough? Had enough? You like that? Whoa!
Beg your pardon, but... How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapons.
There you are. Had enough?
You dirty coward.
Watch out!
You like that?
Beg your pardon. But we... Please. They'll be happy.
Whoa! Come on.
What can I get you?
Tell me good news.
Whoa!
Watch out!
Whoa! Had it.
How may I be of service, sir?
Enough! Whoa! Watch out! Come on. You like that? Yeah!
Humbly at your service.
Watch out! You like that? You like that? Had enough? Come on.
Good day.
Over here! Had enough? Had enough! You like that? Had enough? Come on! You like that? Had enough? Had enough? Come on. Had enough? Come on. You like that? Come on.
Who are you? You don't know? Oh, good, that's good. So they didn't send you after me. Where's the gentleman I'm supposed to meet? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her. Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say. He's alive, as far as I know. They're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that you've achieved the level of status that would gain the Society's approval. Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip. They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the Society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo. I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. But you can bet they're keeping him near the gourmand. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant. I could sponsor you as an honorary member, but I don't know that... Perhaps if you were to gain some more notoriety on the Strip, we could get you in. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out. Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Come on. You like that? Had enough? Over here! Had enough? Come on! Come on! Whoa!
Watch out.
Tell me good news. He's here? Bless you. I thought he was a goner for sure. Listen, you do what you gotta do to find him. I'd send my men with you, but I'm worried they'd kill Ted if we got close. Reckon you might need one of these. Take it. Just don't wave it around here where they might take it from you. I'll be here. Whoa!
There are a lot of rumors going around about the White Glove Society. I heard they
There are a
used
lot
to
of
be
rumors
tribals.
going around about the White Glove Society. I
I
heard
love
they
the
used to be
mask.
tribals.
It's like being at a fancy ball.
You hear there was some kind of shootout at one of them casinos on the Strip? Some people got killed or something.
Hello there.
Did you know the Strip's all stirred up lately?